Dodgers are in first place. The Dodgers, however, of course, should be like 8-2. Oh wait, no, 8-2. We played for 5-3, so we should be 6-2. And no, we should be 8-2 if we win these two games this weekend. But we should be 6-2. And the Dodgers' first two losses. We're recording this Saturday, so technically it's 3 losses. But I'll throw that one in too now. The Dodgers' first 3 losses all came from honestly just Dodgers blowing leads.
Lewis hits a fly ball to left field. Peralta to the track, to the wall, and it's gone! Kyle Lewis gives the Diamondbacks the lead.
Due to bullpen issues last night, they blew a lead with Kirsch on the mound, which, I mean, he gave up back-to-back homers.
Evan Longoria, who has walked and singled against Clayton Kershaw. Longo backs up Outman to the wall. Goodbye! We're tied at 3. Longo. He has walked, he's singled. A home run leads off the 6th, and we're all even once again.
New ball game now, 3-3. Here's Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll gets one in the air. Corbin Carroll gone. They go back to back off Kershaw, and it's 4-3 D-backs.
To Evan Longoria and Corbin Carroll. So that Corbin Carroll deal still up in the air, but it's looking good so far. I mean, the kid looks legit, but my biggest concern so far with the Dodgers is their bullpen is extremely shaky right now. I don't know if it's because, they're still trying to work through spring training rust and everything, but so far, if I look through my trusty phone to pull up the stats, Alex Vesia, who's blown a game already, Alex Vesia, so far in a very young season, has a 13.5 ERA, which is awful. Last night, Yency Almonte, who I like a lot when he's on, has an 8.10 ERA.
So those two guys would contribute to the Angels as the loop and Herget.
And the big thing with the Dodgers is like those are just the two that I'm highlighting that just have had like bad starts. But if you go through the list of like Shelby Miller, who we signed, that everyone kind of crapped on, it was like, what? When we weren't signing anybody, we signed Shelby Miller. Shelby Miller's actually been our best reliever, which is very surprising. He's been pretty lights out so far, but also going through the list, Evan Phillips has taken on the role as closer, like most Dodger fans suspected so far. But also, Evan Phillips doesn't look his sharpest at all.
He's in the 9th, and he hits Diaz. Hopefully, Elias is okay. That loads the bases, and it brings the tying run to the plate in the air to left field. Outman makes the catch. The throw toward the plate is not going to get.
Which is a very big fear, because if he's not sharp, this is going to be a very long first half of the season, because Daniel Hudson still isn't fully recovered from his ACL tear. He's trying to come back. And then the Dodgers did sign Alex Reyes, who was the Cardinals' former closer, but he's still recovering from his shoulder issues. So he should be back mid-season, but we'll see what happens with that situation. Brusdar Graterol, he's looked okay, but still, Brusdar Graterol throws 8 million miles an hour, but doesn't have an out pitch to save his life. So, I mean, today with velocity, it's not that big of a deal anymore. And if you don't have like a second breaking ball or something that's a wipeout pitch, they're just going to sit on the fastball or the sinker. And then it's just, all right, like we can time this. And that's still his Achilles heel. He's looked good, but he's been hit. The last game of the Diamondback series in LA, he got into some trouble and ended up as the losing pitcher because of a bunt play that he didn't field properly, and that's the Diamondbacks scored a run on that. But we look good offensively. I still have the same gripes. And last week I highlighted, the whole Mookie Betts dilemma. And we posted that video, and some fans have already commented, and they're bringing up very good points that I know a lot of Dodger fans have kind of thought about, at least the people who actually care and don't just say, "Oh, this guy sucks." Mookie Betts needs to be moved down in the lineup. I don't think Mookie Betts today is a leadoff hitter anymore.
Yeah,
I
no.
think he's more of a 3-4, and I think this team will play so much better with him in the 3-4 than him at leadoff because he strikes out way too much. His at bats, he's turning into a player to kind of to where it's like, he'll be more dangerous with runners on base. And with him at the top of the lineup, if he doesn't get on, he's usually gonna like ground out or strike out. And he doesn't work the count too much. And then when he does work the count, it's actually a detriment because he'll let, middle fastballs go. He'll let hanging breaking balls go, and then he'll be down 0-2. And now he's susceptible to swinging at sliders and bad breaking balls in the dirt. I don't know if the Dodgers have to like he said during the season or in spring training that he was open to moving down the lineup. He just wanted to win, right? But that was with Gavin Lux still healthy. Of course, Gavin Lux destroys his leg, and now Mookie Betts is back in the leadoff role. But someone that's emerged as a great candidate to take over that role is Miguel Vargas. Miguel Vargas, I believe he's on pace currently. And if this holds up, it's hilarious. But he's on pace for like 243 walks in a season. Like his eye is incredible. Like only swings at strikes. He is extremely fast. He's a great hitter, and I feel like him in the leadoff spot would be so much better because if you have Vargas who's getting on base, and then Freeman behind him, and then Freeman, Betts, Will Smith, that lineup.
It's pretty scary.
That top four is very, very hard. And Will Smith is on fire right now.
Yeah, he is.
So I just feel like they should just move him. I don't know what it's going to take. I hate the one thing I hate about baseball, and it's not
Dave Roberts, listen up.